Well, I'm joined by Mike Thorby, who is the head coach and also assistant general manager over at Chinnor Rugby Football Club. But the kites, tell me all about the kites and how to get involved with them.
Yeah, we run a women's program here. We're running in NC1, playing in the Northern Division. And to get involved, just come on down. We train Tuesdays and Thursdays. Thursdays is probably our biggest session when we do most of our team walkthrough stuff. And on the Tuesday, we do a training session, more of a gym session.
And Sundays is normally match day, I believe.
Sundays is match days. Yeah, we normally play at 3 o'clock, although we have had some kickoffs at 1 o'clock.
And members, I'm looking across my shoulder to your right and my left, and good turnout, good group. What age do they have to be to start the seniors, and what age do they start in the juniors?
So for the senior team, it's over 18. So if you're 18, we have ages running from 18 to 40 odd. So a good mix of ages. Anyone can come along and play. We have abilities right from those who are beginning, who very quickly pick up the game, all the way to those who played for a number of years from juniors. In terms of the juniors section, we're all the way down to under 7s or 8s, I think it is, where we have the girls are mixed with the boys, and then as you come up to I think the 12, 13s, we start to split out, and we have age groups all the way up to the under 18s.
Now, people don't realise out there, and I don't mean this sincerely, the Red Roses, or the White Roses, the England international side,
Yep.
has been at the top of the tree for an awful long time. Has it taken a long time for that to filter through to most people in the world of rugby, or to those within the name, the world of rugby union know this?
I think it's been developing over the last sort of 7 to 10 years. Although, as you say, really the Roses have really taken things on in the last 4 or 5 years, where they have been sitting at the top of the tree in terms of international rugby. And in fact, the next couple of weeks they're actually playing down in New Zealand, so there's a whole competition, the women's competition, and the England girls will probably win that, I would say. So yeah, it's really good for English women's rugby and for rugby in general.
And not good for a North Islander stood in Chinnor.
Well,
No,
yeah.
yeah. You're also general manager over here, assistant general manager under Tom, and Chinnor has always been the lovable village club, but it's a lot more than that now. The place is absolutely really flying, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they call us the villagers in the colloquially within the in the rugby fraternity, but absolutely, Chinnor is really punching above its weight. I mean, sitting up here as a team, our first team, they're playing National One, which is in the third tier of rugby here in England. So you've seen the top 30 teams running out here on a Saturday. It's coached by Nick Easter, former international. As I say, we get really good crowds up here. It's good fun. Put on a lot of good events. Have a lot of good times up here, and it's worth coming up if you can get some time and you want to watch some really good rugby. Come up to the club.
And after a maybe rescued season by Mr. Nick Easter last year, where they targeted the right games to make sure they kept their status, this season has really opened up on the crest of a wave, hasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're sitting second at the moment, behind Rams, our local rivals. The boys are going very well. We've got an unbeaten record here at home as well, so that's kind of nice. Makes for a good atmosphere here.
International break means there's no first 15 rugby this weekend, but there used to be a saying in my sport, football, when you didn't want half time to come. Is the international break come at the right time or the wrong time for Chinnor's first team?
I think it's probably the right time, and that they get a little bit of a break this week, and then they'll be back into training. The Kites are still playing, so we're still playing on Sunday. We've still got a game on Sunday. And the Wild Boys and our other Falcons are also playing on Saturday.
The Wild Boys who went some 5 years or 6 years without actually losing a game. So that's the whole hub of this club, isn't it? Everybody all the way through from the juniors right the way to the first 15, all pulling in the right direction, and a beautiful setting to watch your rugby too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we're pretty lucky. We've got a terrace bar over, you can't see behind you there, and it sits behind the try line. You can stand up there and watch the game from 2 metres up, looking straight down the post, which is kind of nice. And plus, we've got lots of bars, lots of terraces to stand and watch. So it's a nice place to come up and watch rugby if you're into it.
And as a man from New Zealand, which is steeped in rugby union, standard good enough for you, sir?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, English rugby is a fickle old thing. I mean, there's some really, really good players. A lot of them don't seem to make it up into the international tier. I don't know why that is. We have lots of really good young kids down here in our cult section and our junior section who go on to play good standard rugby, but I don't know. I don't know if it's just too many players or what happens, but it seems to be you don't see a lot of them going through, and I'm not sure why that is.
But they can if they come to Chinnor.
They can if they come to Chinnor, absolutely.